As long as I can remember, I've always had some kind of story in my head. I would always incorporate whatever I had experienced into the story and see how the main characters would navigate it. I would glean lessons from them and their actions. The storylines I would weave in my head, a culmination of characters, ideals, and goals, gave me motivation and power to face a new day. My imagination was my closest friend. She made the mundane fantastical and lifted the words from books and brought life into them. She made car rides adventures, and she was so embedded into my being that I knew she would never leave me. But I traded her friendship for success. I shunned her in fear that she would make me seem immature. After all, no STEM person I knew in my first year of high school talked about ongoing stories and bright lights, so why should I? Soon it was sophomore year, and words stayed on pages, car rides stretched, and my mood plummeted. In time, I didn't even miss her. I forgot about the gaping void inside me and disregarded that I was a traitor to myself. Recently, there was one moment I felt her presence again. I was sitting, slouched before dark wood and bathed in yellow artificial light. An unfinished take-home test sat right in front of me, mocking me with its unclear words and desire for answers I didn't know. Anxiety, thick and malicious, wrapped me in its embrace. The tears flowed until I quit. I picked up my phone and was adamant that I lost both the battle and the war. However, something told me to open Spotify to a song from One Piece called Over the Top. It was a song I cared very little for. After all, One Piece, a show that catalyzed my imagination, had done way better before. There were two reoccurring phrases: one dream, one wish. Those words caused something to erupt. I couldn't see the dreams of all the characters in the vivid way I could have before, but I could feel it. Their determination, the pain, the longing. I saw fragments, and those fragments were ethereal. They were pieces of me and how I translated my identity into their existence. I was not whole, but at that moment, my closest friend, my once vivid imagination, was coming back to me to aid me in the very reason I discarded her. None of the characters have reached their dream yet, but they always get back up. It made me feel like if the people who helped shape me as a person, even if they're not real, are still going, then I can keep going on this one quiz. I finished the test, got an A, but she still was not fully back. Her greetings are rare and fragmented. Sometimes I'm angry that society's work first, self-care later mentality drove me away from myself. Getting lost in your imagination is stress relief and a gift, not childish. Nevertheless, my friend and I are finding our way back home, and I'm currently writing the book I started when I was little. Keep an eye out for Inventa.